Thanks for clicking on this video and watching. So the team from Himiway has sent me one of their electric bikes to share with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox it and assemble it and show you guys what it looks like. So let's get started. This is what the bike looks like when it's packaged. First thing I like to do is always cut 2 slits in the box so that I can lay it flat and have a work mat. That way when I'm working I don't have to worry about scratching any of the new parts and all the paint on the bike. So all I need to do to start the assembly process is start cutting off these tie wraps and removing all of the other packing material, and then I'll be ready to start putting things together. Okay, so I have everything unpackaged and it's all laying out in front of me, the things that I need to assemble. I have my owner's manual in hand. The first thing it wants me to do is to go ahead and assemble the handlebars. So to do that, I have 4 bolts on the handlebar stem that I'm going to loosen, and I'm going to rotate the handlebars up, tighten it. From there, I am going to do the rear rack. I need to finish assembling it so that it's secure, and then from there, I'll look at the manual and go again. Okay, so I have the handlebars and rear rack installed. It was super easy to do. I did take off the seat, which was easy to do as well because it has a quick release right here. That way I could get to these bolts a little easier as I was tightening them. I do have to tell you guys the instructions. I really appreciate how easy they are to follow, and they come with color pictures, which makes it really nice for me. That way I don't have to guess, be in black and white, what they're trying to show me. There's no question on the pictures with the directions. So I'm going to go ahead and put back the seat, and then from there I just need to put on the front wheel. That'll be the next step. Go ahead and latch that just like that, and move to the front wheel. So I have the front wheel in place where I needed to. The next step is to go ahead and insert this quick release skewer. And the important thing on this is to make sure the springs stay the way they're supposed to. There's a smaller end, and the smaller end always goes inside towards the wheel. But to insert it, you just have your hole and just push it through. Make sure my spring's on correct, and then I'm going to tighten on this side, and then I have the lever to push up to make sure that front wheel is secure to the bike. Front wheel secure. I did move the bike around just so that you could have a better angle and view of the bike. Next step for me is to put on the front headlight and the front fender. So moving quite fast with the build of this bike. So really excited about that. Okay, so I'm getting closer and closer to being finished with the assembly process. The last couple things I need to do are install the derailleur guard and then the 2 pedals. From there, it's just a matter of fine-tuning the adjustment on the seat and handlebars to my riding preference and charging it up so that I'll be able to take it out on its first ride. To do the derailleur guard, I have these 2 bolts that I'm just going to loosen and install it and then tighten the bolts back up. Okay, so I have this Himiway Zebra fully assembled. I just need to check the tire pressure on it and make sure I have a fully charged battery so I can get it outside and take it on its first ride. While doing that, I will give you guys a complete walkthrough on the bike to tell you some of the features and the specifications and tell you more while I'm riding it. So let's go ahead and check those tires so I can get ready to take it out for a ride. I have this Himiway Zebra fully charged, and I'm so excited to get it out on its first ride today. Before I do that, I do want to share some of the specifications and features about this particular bike. I did bring my owner's manual just so that I can make sure I say the right numbers and don't get tongue-tied. One thing I do want to point out, which is probably going to be really hard to show you guys in the video, is this really amazing color of this particular bike. It looks white, but when you get a little closer to it, it has actually some metal flake in it. It makes me think of like a pearl iridescent color, so it's really shiny. And another fun feature with the paint is this is their zebra, so to help emphasize that, they actually have a zebra design on the frame of the bike, which is really cool. So yeah, just a couple things about the bike itself. I'm going to move to the handlebars and show you guys what that looks like. So looking at the handlebars, you do have your comfortable grips, you have your front and back hydraulic brakes. Here's your little control panel, so I'm going to go ahead and press the on button to turn the display on. It has a big display, so the numbers are really easy to read, and you're going to be able to see your battery life, your pedal assist, your miles per hour, and how far you've gone. It does come with a bell. And then of course, looking at the little control panel, you have your plus and minus buttons to show you to change in between the different pedal assists. It does have an electric headlight, so you have an on button for the headlight that I'll show you shortly, and then an information button. You have a 7-speed Shimano shifter right here, and then you have a half twist throttle. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the headlight on just so you can see it. I'm sure you're not gonna be able to tell how bright it is, but it is a bright LED. And then with that, you also have your tail light as well in the back. That'll stay on. With your tail light, it does have a Himiway in there so that when you're riding down, people will know what kind of a bike you're riding. A couple of other features that I want to point out on this particular bike is, which were in the back, so I'll point out they do have a 750 watt motor, which is going to give you some power while you're riding. You may have noticed it does have fat tires on it. It comes with a nice sturdy back rack. This is wood, so I'll be able to haul all kinds of stuff on this when I'm out riding, which will make it really nice for me. A couple other things. The battery is right here. It is integrated with the cables, so that's one nice feature too. That way you don't have to worry about extra cables. The battery can come on and off when you're charging. You have a key that will release the battery. In case I forget later on, I do want to mention while riding, you can actually create a code to kind of secure your bike so that people can't just take off on your bike if you don't want people getting on your bike and riding it. You can set a little control lock on it with a key code, and you're good to go to keep your bike protected. A couple other things. The front fork, you have your suspension that is adjustable, so that'll help with your riding as well. So yeah, I think I've given you enough of some of the key specifications on it. I'm gonna go ahead and hop on this bike because I want to get out here and start riding it, because I'm looking so forward to this one. I'm getting ready to go up my first hill, so let's see how well this bike does with the power of the 750 watt motor. Yeah, definitely no problems getting up this hill. And I was only in pedal assist 1. These fat tires are definitely not having any problems going over this bumpy, big gravel that I'm on right now. Himiway is known as being the long-range electric bike experts, and this Zebra definitely fits their motto. This particular bike will go anywhere from 60 to 80 miles on a single charge, that is once the battery is fully charged. Of course, your range is going to vary based upon your overall weight on the bike, how you're riding the bike, depending on what levels of pedal assist you're using or how much throttle you're using, and just the overall terrain can impact your overall mileage on a single charge. With that being said, the Zebra has 5 different levels of pedal assist. So you can go from a 0 to a 5. 0, of course, just being it's just a regular bike. You're not getting any assistance from the bike in helping you pedal. Your pedal assist 1, it's going to give you a little bit of assistance just to help you out, but you still are pedaling. Level 2, of course, a little bit more help, all the way up to 5. If you're in a pedal assist 5, you are getting quite a bit of help from the bike. While you're still, pedaling, it's doing a lot of the effort with you. If you're someone that just loves to use full throttle, you're going to be able to go 25 miles per hour for maximum speed, just doing nothing but full throttle. recommended for anyone that is at least 5'3" up to 6'4", and it can take someone up to a 400-pound maximum weight capacity. Just as I've been transferring in between the different pedal assist modes, you can definitely tell a distinct difference as soon as you go from one level to the next. You can tell the bike is doing a little bit more help for you once you transition from like that 1 to the 2 or the 2 to the 3. Even in just the 0 mode, no pedal assist whatsoever, this bike is really easy to ride. It's comfortable. It does weigh about a little over 70 plus pounds, but it's super easy to still ride it and control it as you're going on these trails. An additional perk about this bike is that I just found out before being able to take it out on this ride, I was contacted to let me know that the price of this bike has been decreased from almost $2,000 down to $1,799. I am having so much fun riding this Himiway Zebra, but I am going to go ahead and end the video here so that I can go ahead and keep riding it and enjoying the day. I definitely want to thank the Himiway team member that has an Amazon store for sending me the Zebra to share with you guys. It has been a lot of fun to ride. There will be a description and a direct link in the description of this video that you guys can go to their store, check it out. Definitely look at them if you're looking for a new electric bike. They're so much fun to ride. But as I said before, I do want to keep riding, so I want to thank you guys for watching, and as always, have fun and stay safe.